But first, days like today make you wonder if there's ever been a first family quite like the Bidens. I'm no presidential historian, but my first guess is a resounding no. Here's what happened today. Hallie Biden, the woman who was married to Joe Biden's son, Beau, testified against his other son, Hunter, her former brother-in-law, with whom she was also romantically involved. They got together after she became a widow and shared an addiction to crack cocaine. In an alternate universe where Beau Biden didn't die of cancer, he would have gone on to a stellar political career. He was already Attorney General. There were talk that he could be governor. Hallie Biden could have been the First Lady of Delaware. Instead, Hallie spent the day testifying about her volatile relationship with Hunter, one forged in their mutual grief after Beau Biden died of brain cancer in 2015. Their relationship was both unconventional and chaotic, fueled by Hunter's addiction that also ensnared her. She said Hunter introduced her to crack cocaine, and she saw him use the drug every day during the summer of 2018, just months before he bought the gun at the center of this whole case. Hallie testified she found the revolver in Hunter's truck 11 days after he bought it. She said she was worried he would hurt himself with it, so she threw it away in a trash can behind a supermarket, setting off the investigation into the president's son. Hunter Biden faces 3 felony charges for allegedly lying on the gun owner form he filled out when he bought the revolver. He also faces 1 count of illegal gun possession because the government alleges that since he lied on the form, he wasn't authorized to own the gun. Hunter has pleaded not guilty to all charges. Let's go now to NewsNation's Joe Khalil, live outside the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware. And Joe, Hallie was the government's most important witness thus far. Her testimony was clearly deeply painful for her.
She absolutely was. And her testimony absolutely was compelling. There was a point where the prosecution, trying to make their case, highlighted this conversation between Hunter and Hallie, where he texted her that he was smoking crack literally 2-3 days after he bought that gun. That might be a death knell for the defense, but Elizabeth, that is where this really complicated relationship between Hallie and Hunter comes in. She testified this relationship was off and on, hot and cold. There was genuine love there, but also it was chaotic. And the defense capitalized on that, asking her, did you know that Hunter often lied to you about where he was? She testified, yes, she was totally aware of that. And they asked her whether it's possible that when he texted her that he was smoking crack after days of not hearing from him at all, maybe he was lying to her because he was with another woman. She said, yes, that's possible, that she couldn't rule those things out. So it was compelling testimony today. I do have to say, you mentioned this a little bit. We heard someone in the courtroom today say this is a bit of a Delawarean tragedy because many of the jurors likely remember Hallie Biden being on poster boards, driving and seeing her on billboards next to Beau Biden. Many people thought that they might be the up-and-coming first family, and to see her testifying about her own drug addiction and the throes of it, and finding this gun, being panicked that Hunter Biden might harm himself or that her children might do something with that gun in the car. It was such a stark contrast, and the reason her testimony today was so powerful.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.